Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode.
Welcome back.
Today, we're going to talk about the virtual glioblastoma summit that Amanda attended.
We both kind of attended on our couch.
Yeah, we both attended, but it was something that you really wanted to do. So we attended virtual sessions on Saturday and Sunday. Do you have big takeaways? What was your thought of it? How did you feel about it?
Yeah, it was impressive. It was an impressive panel of speakers. It was an impressive, just all around kind of. I loved how they started it off with the first section was just glioblastoma 101, and what I really liked about this summit in particular is it's specifically glioblastoma, period. It's not just brain cancer. It's not anything other than glioblastoma. And I think for the first time, I felt really seen um, as a patient, but also as a person living with cancer. And they Amber, Glioblastoma Research Organization. This is her organization. She lost her father to glioblastoma. I believe she said 7 or 8 years ago, and she has made her life's work as of right now, helping people in the glioblastoma world. And she brought together incredible people. I mean, Duke University was there. Lenox Hill was there. Yeah, University.
MD Anderson.
Yes, MD Anderson was there, and I mean, there's tons of people that were there, and
There's neuro-oncologists, neurosurgeons, researchers.
yeah, and everyone was present, and it really seemed like the overarching theme was just like, we're not giving up. We're not giving up on our patients. We're not giving up on research. We're not giving up on clinical trials. And almost it felt like the tone was, and we haven't even begun to.
There was one doctor, I don't remember her name, but she had a beautiful accent, and she said, "I tell my patients I'm as stubborn as a glioma. I won't go away."
Which is so true. And it was also kind of joyful that I was in contact with people who were at the summit and how much fun they were having there. And I felt like kind of part of it. While even though I was on my couch, I felt like I was very much present and there. I started crying right when day one had ended because it's it's it can be hard at times to have a cancer that is 1 to 2% of cancers, because um, you don't feel like sometimes maybe people don't care about you, or not that they don't care about you, but that you're not seen. And this was a summit that I just felt absolutely seen by, and I am so thankful for Amber and her organization for everything that she did, because I did leave the summit feeling hopeful.
we we've talked about that before, just that, not frustration, but desire for brain cancer to have the same public recognition as maybe breast cancer does. And we jokingly say brains aren't as sexy as boobs, so it makes it hard. But the overarching point is in with breast cancer, there's big walks, everybody wears a certain color, you see them on the street, you know what's going on. And with with brain cancer rather, especially when you say glioblastoma, most people, unless they've had a personal experience with it, which is few and far between, will go, "What?" And then
Yeah.
they say, "I didn't know you could get cancer in the brain," or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to feeling seen, in addition to feeling like you were really just understood because the way the people who were presenting talked, it was very much to an audience there that has been affected by this. What were some of your other big takeaways or highlights that you wanted to share with everybody?
One is a highlight, and um, it's a weird thing to say something like this, but somebody that I've met along the glioblastoma journey is a girl named Susie. She lost her husband to glioblastoma last year, and they did a documentary on her and her husband. And it was really beautiful to watch for sure. And he's gone, you know. It was this beautiful thing. And the reality is he's no longer physically here. And so that can be sometimes it's beautiful and
I know you were particularly moved about the one doctor who said the cure is around the corner.
oh, that was Randy. We were just trying to figure out his name. D'Amico
I think
or
so.
DiMaggio?
One of the two.
Oh God. That someone as skilled as a neurosurgeon who definitely deeply believes in AI, that he even had the audacity to say a cure is around the corner. Because for people, for me in particular, I have a really hard time with the word cure because I'm hopeful that that's going to happen in my lifetime. If I'm being very transparent, I don't think it's going to happen in my lifetime. And for someone to give like hope when he knows the grim statistics, and even just to venture out and say something like that was, I really appreciated it for sure. And that's how he started day one or day two that way. I was like, woo, here we are. Here we go, day two.
Very good. And is there anything from that you feel compelled or inspired to do because of the summit?
Yeah. Really, really, really honing in on what I can do for the rest of my life to make brain cancer in the conversation of all cancers, and make brain cancer the heightened awareness, the understanding this is happening, and it's happening to people around all ages. It's, you know, a lot of times people think it's this, I hate to say this, but like old man disease, but no, that's not it. I am not an old man and I have this.
One of the featured speakers was a 22-year survivor who was diagnosed when he was 9 or 10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, that's what I mean. There's no nicely trying to fit this in a box, and we really need people to speak up on behalf of brain cancer and brain cancer awareness in particular. Not to, I mean, we've said this multiple times, but the funding's not there for brain cancer, and the funding very much should be there for it, because we matter, and we're here just like the rest of everyone else. Thank you, Amber. Again, this is that moment. It's like, I am so thankful for you, and I'm really sorry that your passion or your project is because you lost your dad. So I hold both of those truths every time I think of something like this.
I think that's it for this one. As always, we love and appreciate you. Be sure to check out if you have curiosity about more. It's called the
Glioblastoma Research Organization.
Glioblastoma Research Organization. We'll be sure to tag them in this, and we will keep you posted on what Amanda's mentioned her purpose before about contributing meaningfully to help brain cancer research become the most funded. So we will keep you posted on what efforts come from that. I think she got a little bit more of a fire lit under her this weekend. As always, we love and appreciate you. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.